The English language does a disservice in this next section. It says, the one you love is sick. And it says, but Jesus loved him. That seems redundant to me, right? That's because we have one word for love that we put into service of everything between romantic love, between the person that we're involved with, or how we prefer potatoes. I love French fries. That's very different from me saying, I love my kids, or I love my wife, or even I love my dog. We have one word that encompasses all those things, but the Greek has three distinct words for love. And two of them show up in this next sentence. And the contrast between them is the theological point of the section that we miss because we only have one word for it. When the sisters send word to Jesus, they say, he whom you love, phileo, is sick. And the narrator immediately offers a correction. But Jesus agaped Martha and her sister Lazarus. Totally different word. A more honest rendering of that sequence should have said, Lord, your dear friend is sick, but Jesus loved Lazarus and his sisters. Let's look at the difference. Phileo love, like friends. It's the love that is shared connection, the love that is loyalty to your people in your tribe, the brotherly love as it is in the city of Philadelphia. It's built on like a commonality. And you find it when you meet someone and you realize that you share a passion, or you share a history, or a wound, or a hometown. And maybe you've said those words, oh, no way, you too? Right? That's a really cool connection point to have. That's a phileo experience. It's real, it's beautiful, but it has limits. You may have encountered that limit, right? You were grieving too much. You were struggling too visibly. You're changing and evolving in your mind and heart too fast. And then all of a sudden your needs became inconvenient, your questions became threatening, and you were no longer so much fun to be around. And all of a sudden that phileo love started to be like, let's not invite so-and-so to the outing. And slowly that phileo friends can withdraw on us. The calls stop, the silence gathers. You got ghosted. Then you find out that they hung out without you, and you're like, oh. See, when Lazarus becomes sick, weak, dependent, no longer able to reciprocate, the question arose whether phileo love's going to be enough to hold him together. And the answer is simple. It wasn't. So it says that correction, Jesus loved, agaped Lazarus. Now, agape love is different. It's seen in my favorite film of all time, Lord of the Rings. It's not built on what we share. Agape love is built on the character of the one who loves. And it's supposed to be unconditional, self-sacrificial, that moves towards the other person at personal cost to themselves. Like Samwise carrying Frodo up the slopes of Mount Doom. Not because Frodo was offering him something in return, but because Sam decided who he was going to be. I am going to be the friend that sticks with you through thick and thin.